Shalom, Islam to all the Moors. I'm Dr. Yasapa from Zion Law School. Welcome to the Astrotheology course. This is a free Astrotheology course, okay? Give me 1 minute. I'll be right back. Okay, all right, here we go. So we're going to go into this image a little bit. I think it's figure number 2 on page 30. Okay, so let's take a look at figure number 2 on page 30. Excuse me. First, y'all, let me check the signal. All right, let me make sure we have a good signal. Today was a heck of a day. I'm not able to was not able to get into my Zoom account so that we can have our class. I'm locked out and I'm not able to do what they're asking me to do, at least what the prompts on the screen are asking me to do. So very frustrating, very, very frustrating. To waste your time with that, hours of time wasted like that. But anyway, be that as it may, not going to let that hold me down, hold me back, or even make me feel or change the way I feel. So y'all give me a second. I'm searching for it on YouTube. I want to make sure we have a signal before I begin. And I don't see it on YouTube. Oh man, oh man. Put a 1 in the comment section if y'all see the video. If you hear my voice, please. What's the deal? I don't even see it on YouTube. Let me see. Yeah, I don't see it. If you can hear me and see me, well, not see me, but see my screen share, let me know, y'all. Let me know. I don't see it on my YouTube channel. Let's see. Do it one more again. Nope, don't see it. Very, very strange. Let me 1 second. Let me check YouTube. Let me check YouTube on a different device. Give me 1 second, y'all. One second. All right, let's see. Is it okay? All right, I see it. I hear it at least. I don't see it. Mic check, mic check. This is wild. No, I actually, this is too much, y'all. I don't see my live stream. I'm gonna refresh the screen. Hmm. I don't see the live stream. If you can see my if y'all see my live stream, let me know, okay? Let me I don't see it on either of my devices. This is wild. Hmm. Well, it says I'm live, but I can't find it on either of my devices. Usually, you'll see it'll say live, but for whatever reason, it's not showing. Huh. What's the dealio? Let's see. Let's see if I found it. All right, here we go. Let's see. Let's see if I found it. All right, here we go. It doesn't show. It's not showing on my. It's not showing on my YouTube page. At least on my devices, it's not showing on my YouTube page. I got it from. What is this called? My notifications. Ah, you know why? I know why, because I'm streaming from Dr. Yasapa TV. I thought I was streaming from Zion Law School. Okay, y'all, my fault. My fault. We are in business. All right. So let's get started. Boy, oh boy. What a mistake I made, y'all. But it's good. I think I'm going to start streaming from Dr. Yasapa Live more often because my other channel is shadow block, shadow banned, or whatever. And I need to move on. You know what I mean? And if that channel gets up to 1,000 and I can start doing other things with it, I can get a broader audience, then that's good. But than that, I need to build another channel because the message is not getting out. Okay, so y'all, this is the free astrotheology course. I hope y'all ready. I hope you're going to enjoy this. Our textbook is The Gospel and the Zodiac, and I'm not going to show it right now, okay, y'all, because I want to focus on getting some information to y'all about the image on page 30. Just want you all to see this with your own eyes, and you can make of it what you want to make of it, okay? Now, on page 30 of The Gospel and the Zodiac, The Secret Truth About JC, the Christ Figure, by Bill Darlinson. If you turn to page 30, you'll see figure number 2. This is in the book that's inserted into his book. The name of this book is called The Forgotten Language of the Stars. Page 30, figure 2. We're going to examine the image. We're going to examine the image, okay? The image is called the Lausanne stone. The Lausanne, how do you pronounce this? This is Lausanne. The Lausanne rose window. That's what it's called. Lausanne rose window. Okay, so let's take a look at this, y'all. The rose window at Lausanne, this is in Switzerland. Okay, who knows how to pronounce that? It was built, according to what they have here, in the year, between the year 1231 to 1235. Okay, now I've seen other sources where it's said to have been built at, I think it was 1205, and then rehabbed around 1230. Here it is right here. So let's just go through this, y'all. Let's go through this and see what we can get, but we're not going to read every detail. Okay, just the things that I think are pertinent. The rose window at Lausanne and the South Facade is considered to be one of the most important roses in Europe, together with those at Notre Dame in Paris and at Chartres. So it's one of the most important in Europe. There's a reason for that. The Lausanne South Rose was made by a wandering artist. Now, don't believe that, y'all. It was made by a wandering artist. Come on now. You believe that? From Picardy, Pierre d'Arès, and is related in style and iconography to that of the Lone Workshop. Okay? So don't be naive enough to think that some wandering artist did all of this work, had the knowledge to put this together, and he's a wandering artist. Come on. Y'all see what I mean in a second. In medieval times, a rose window was round like the universe. Y'all got that? A rose window was round like the universe. So it's round like the universe. So they're doing what? It's a depiction or an image of the universe. But let's continue. This imago, this, how do you pronounce this? Imago Monday. This Imago Monday, summing up all human knowledge. Y'all hear that? Keep that in mind. Summing up all human knowledge. That's what this is about. Okay, a rose window was round like the universe. This Imago, or Imago actually, right? Imago Monday, summing up all human knowledge, is seen in the spectacular early rose window in Lausanne Cathedral. This is in Switzerland, y'all. The stone tracery was built around 1205, while the glass was placed in it around 1230 AD. All right, y'all got that? Y'all got that? Or about approximately about 1,230 years after the alleged death of J.C. Christ figure. Now, here is an outline, y'all, of the rose. Okay, this is the circle. This is the universe. Y'all know that each of these circles, they have a number. The one we are interested in is down here. Let me blow it up or attempt to zoom in. So we're interested in 35. Let me show y'all, get this to where so we can isolate what we're interested in. Do y'all see in the center of the screen? 23 in the middle where my cursor is, 35 at the top, 35, 23, 39, 36, 23, 37. Where are the numerologists? Does this have any meaning? I have no idea, but I do know that it forms a cross, a straight line here and a straight line there. Summer solstice, winter solstice, vernal equinox, fall equinox, the cardinal points, right? The seasons, the 4 seasons, winter, summer, spring, and fall. So this is what we're interested in, okay, y'all? Now, that's really all I want y'all to see right now, because I'm going to show you the actual rose window as we go there, okay? So take a look here at the next paragraph. I'll put it in the center of the screen. Right here, y'all. The diagram above that we just looked at shows the present day arrangement of the enormous Lausanne rose. So it's huge, y'all. The size is huge. Now remember, they said that a wandering artist did the design of the windows. Y'all will see it. If you are naive enough to believe that, then I got a whole Great Lakes that I want to sell you. Okay? Which has a diameter of 8 meters or 26 feet. The diameter is 26 feet, y'all. In the list below, panels marked with an asterisk were placed during its 1909 restoration. That's really all I wanted y'all to see from here, okay? But this is not it. Let me close this out. Let me stop the share. Give me 1 second, y'all, so I can keep things in order. Y'all like and share the video. Invite people, okay? Help me build up the number of subscribers to this channel, okay? Help me out with that. So when we go live, we can have a good crowd and we can help people, meet people, and have some support for ourselves. I'm talking about somebody for us to talk to so we won't feel like we are alone, the only one in our area. At least you have somebody you can chat with, all right? So now, take a look at this. Why do some people substitute V, the letter V, for the letters A or U? Now, y'all just learned something, right? You just learned something. Why do some people substitute the letter V as in Victor for the letters A as in apple or U as in you? Okay, so this is on Read It or Reddit. Notice what it says here. In Latin, U. In Latin, the letter U, V, so U as in you, V as in Victor, and W as in we or when are the same letter. Y'all got that? U, V, and W are the same letter in Latin. W is literally a double U or a double V. Y'all see that? For example, the Latin for appearance is vultus. Let me repeat that. The Latin for appearance, vultus, could be written as double V, or y'all see that looks like a W, right? LTVS versus VULTUS. Y'all see it? And it's pronounced vultus. So let's stop at that. I wanted to show y'all that before I show you the next picture, which is the picture of the rose Lausanne stone window. Y'all will see why I keep saying stone. You'll see why I keep screwing that up. Where is it? Let me find it. I hope I didn't close it out. Am I making that many mistakes? All right, here we go. This is what we were looking at, scholars. Let me find it again. One moment, please. I need to find the diagram. Okay, so at the top, the circle at the top, let me show y'all the numbers. Let me go through the numbers. At the top is 35. The circle at the top is 35. Below that, immediately below that is 23. And 39 is at the bottom. Okay? And then the horizontal row, starting toward the left, is 36, then 23, then 37. Okay? So that's where we're at. Now let's get into it. Let me show y'all what I want y'all to see now. Let me zoom in. We'll start here at the top. What do y'all see? This is Capricorn, right? Now here, y'all see the blue background? Here, Capricorn is a goat, but it doesn't have the fishtail, right? Y'all see that? Here's the horns. Here's this evil looking face. But a blue background. Keep that in mind, it's blue. Y'all see Capra or Caper? Capricorn, right? Let's move down one. What do we see here? Now I'm gonna come back to that. Let's go over here. We see here Aquarius. Y'all see Aquarius? So AQV is actually AQU, and we see the letter A, agua, water. We see Aquarius pouring water. Y'all see it? And here, Aquarius, this appears to be a man, right? So we all know why it's a man, right? Because the Catholics want to push the woman in the background, unless it's Mary, okay, the mother of JC. Okay, y'all? Now, sorry. Here again, we see the blue-black background, and we see the man holding the water jug. Remember JC said, what did the apostle say? Oh man, I can't, hold on, let me search this real quick, y'all. Go to the house with the man with the water jug. Y'all remember? Let me see if I can find it. All right, what was it that the apostle said? I can't remember what they said. So let's go to Luke 22 and see if we can find it in there. Aquarius, y'all, is the end of the age. Well, beginning, the end of Pisces, and the beginning of the next age is Aquarius. Okay. Okay. So the Last Supper. Let me stop the share so y'all can see this. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, okay? And let somebody know that we are here. Tell them to come and watch this, okay? So this is the Last Supper, Luke 22, verse 7. Okay? Let's take a look at what it says. We'll go only to 10 or 11. All right. Where do you want us to prepare it? Talking about the Passover. Well, let's go 7. Then came the day of unleavened bread, on which the Passover lamb had to be sacrificed. JC sent Peter and John saying, "Go make preparations for us to eat the Passover." Remember, Passover is springtime, beginning of spring. The sun, the orb in the sky is springing upward. It is ascending northward, and then it passes over. It passes over the celestial equator, hence the Passover. It is solar. It is astrological, okay? Go and make preparations for us to eat the Passover. Where do you want us to prepare it? They asked. He replied, as you enter the city, a man carrying a water jug will meet you. Follow him to the house that he enters. So the man carrying the water jug, y'all should know by now if you've been watching my presentations, that the man carrying the water jug, men did not carry water jugs at that time. It's a humiliation. Women carried water jugs. But in any event, this is referencing, because remember, Aquarius is a androgynous entity or a woman. In modern astrology, it is an androgynous man. Look like a man or a woman, right? Y'all got it? This is a reference to Aquarius. You will meet him, follow him into the house. What is the house? The house is the zodiac sign, the constellation, right? Follow him into the house that he enters. And say to the owner of the house, teacher, etc., etc., etc. Okay? Now let's go back. You know what? There's probably a better account of that in one of the other gospels, but you all can search that on your own. Let's go back to our image. Let's go back to the Rose Lausanne window. It's a strange name for Switzerland, right? To be in Switzerland. Okay, here we go. So here is Aquarius. Remember, the V is actually a U. Okay, so that's aqua, water. All right. This is the man carrying the water jar. Y'all see it? The man carrying the water jar. This is Aquarius, the zodiac sign. Aquarius, the constellation Aquarius with the blue background. And the green water would be what? Oh, it's like seawater, right? Now let's continue. Here we see the circle where you see my cursor. This appears to be a woman, right? Let me blow this up. What do y'all think she's doing? Take a good look at this. Uh-oh, what happened? Y'all take a good look at this. Oh, it's too blurry. I got to decrease this some. All right. What is that? That's her breast, right? Can y'all see it? Let me see. All right, so we're at the top. I want y'all to see this. I'm blowing it up real big so y'all can see it. Y'all see a breast there? This is her breast. This is the nipple. This is her finger, her hand. So she has her breast out feeding something, right? Y'all see it? Okay. So this is a woman. Let's take a look at it. All right, long hair. The breast in the hand. Y'all see that? Put it right there in the middle of the screen. Here's her hand, and here is her breast. Now, what is she feeding? Put this in the middle of the screen. That's a fish, y'all. She's feeding a fish. Here's the fish eye. Here's the fish's head. Okay, here's the separation of the head. I don't know the anatomy of a fish. But this is the fish's head. Hold on. We need to get it back. I'm going to reduce it, y'all, but I just want y'all to see for yourself. Okay? Give you a proper education on this topic. This is a fish. Clearly, it is a fish sucking at her breast. Y'all see it? It's a fish. Okay? Take a good look at that. That is a breast with the fish. I'm going to let it sit there for a few seconds. Y'all see the breast in the fish still? See that? This is a stained glass window, y'all. Do you see Pisces? Pisces, Piscis, Pisces. Y'all think a wandering artist made this? Y'all believe that? Take a look at that. Aqua, A-Q-U-A, aqua, water. Y'all see it? Now, this is green, right? That's green, so that's land. So there's Pisces, and then there's land at the top where the cursor is. Pisces, agua, and then land at the bottom. So this is a woman feeding a fish. Y'all see it clearly, right? What does this remind you of? What does it remind you of, scholars? What does it remind you of? Let me show you an image here. Let's put this in proper context. Okay. All right. What do you see? What do you see? You see, Mary, I searched Mary feeding baby Jesus. And this is what comes up. Okay? This is what comes up. Let me check my device to make sure. You know what? And to make sure y'all seeing what I'm seeing. All right. So now let's continue. Let's continue our investigation. Give me 1 second. I'm looking for a good one. Can y'all see what I'm seeing? Okay, good. Y'all see what I'm seeing. All right, good. Note that it's the same breast too. Same direction. This is much better, right? Much better, scholars. Y'all see that image? Let's blow it up. And let's make it do what it do. All right. Much better, right? Y'all see it? Let me let that soak in. Let me let this soak in. Y'all observe the picture. Observe the picture. There we are. Y'all see that? Same breast for whatever reason. Y'all see it? Let's go back. Take another look-see. Now, y'all know what the Hebrew Israelites will say. Oh, that was Christianity. Right? They got it wrong. That was Christianity. Of course, that's what they're going to say, right? But we, the Hebrew Israelites, something like that. And what else will they say? They got the wrong doctrine. But who are you going to believe, y'all? There's more. Wait, there's more. Okay, y'all see that? Y'all see it? This is Virgo, y'all. This is supposed to be a woman feeding a fish. But since it's Mary, it's Virgo. Virgo is on the land, right? Corn with a stalk of corn or wheat in her hand. So here you see land. Okay? Now let's continue reviewing the evidence. Let me show that other one again so y'all have it fresh in your mind. I want to imprint this into your consciousness, okay? So let me do that. There it is. There it is. Y'all see? You see it for yourself, right, scholars? You see it for yourself. Now let's go back and continue examining that image. Okay, let's continue to examine it. Let's zoom out. Let's get perspective. Let's get oriented. All right. So we've looked at Capricorn. JC was born December 25th. That is Capricorn. Corporations, the Catholic Church began its rulership, y'all. Mother Mary, JC's mother, nursing a fish on the land. Virgo, on the land. Y'all got it? Pisces, here we are, Pisces. Let's go into Pisces now. Y'all see the two fish going in the opposite direction? Y'all see that? The toxic two fish. Pisces, y'all see it? P-I-C-E-S. Pisces. And what is this? This looks like 25. Oh, 12. I really can't make out what this is. This looks like a 2 and a 5. I'm not sure. I don't want to spend too much time with that. But this is Pisces, y'all. Two fish going in opposite directions. Toxic. Extremely toxic. The ancient Egyptians didn't want anything to do with Pisces. In fact, anything that was vile, disgusting, they represented it in their hieroglyphics as a fish. All right? Now, y'all go figure. Explain this. Blue, again for water, right? Opposite directions. Meaning what? Trouble. Two fish, duplicity. That means intentional deceit. Intentional deception. Duality. All right? So think again as to why we see seeming, as they call it, seeming contradictions in the Gospels. Might they be symbolic of duplicity or something like that? If you're in the inner house, you know about that, right? Because nobody is stupid enough or careless enough, in my opinion, when you look at how careful the hybrids are in their technique and written materials. You see how careful they are about keeping themselves in power. I'm not saying that they did it on purpose, but it certainly does agree with duality and duplicity. Y'all hear me? Two different things. Two different things. They probably have two different meanings. In other words, one gospel says something, the other gospel says this. Matthew says something, Luke says another. See, duality, intentional deception. If you ain't in the inner house, it ain't for you, right? I'm just saying, I'm just thinking out loud, y'all. Okay, y'all. So let's zoom out. Here at the bottom of the image, where the cursor is, here where the cursor is, I'll zoom in on that. Let me show you what this is. So you see the silver halo? That's the moon. This is, see, L-V-N-A, Luna. Luna, lunar, the moon, okay? the moon driving or being pulled across the night sky by two horses. Okay, now we see the blue background. Is it the same blue? We see the blue background. Reference to what? In my opinion, reference to water. Or maybe the blue could be the night sky here. I'm not sure. But definitely, or maybe it's decoration. Y'all decide, right? But definitely Virgo is green or Mary with baby JC. Remember, Christianity represents itself as a fish. Mary with baby JC. Virgo on the land, the green. So this has to be water. Now, on the other hand, this is decorated in blue. All right. So y'all decide. Let's take a look at the moon being driven across the sky. I don't know everything. I don't claim to know everything. We have two horses. Two horses pulling the moon across the sky, right? Now, y'all remember, this is just one small part. It's just one small part of the rose Lausanne stone. Just one small part. Okay. Let me go back to, let's get oriented again. Okay. It's, well, the window we just looked at is 35, 23, 29, 36, and 37. Let me blow it up. Okay. So this is what we just looked at. All right. Let's reduce it. Zoom out rather. I'm going to show you what this actually looks like. Okay, so this thing is huge. Was it 26 feet across? Something like that. Okay, now, so now that we are oriented, let's go back. Let's go to the next one. One moment. So everyone is clear. The clear astrological references, regardless of what anybody say, it is what it is. Okay. One moment. I'm looking for, here it is. I hope this is it, what I'm looking for. So we're at the Cathedral de Lausanne. Notice the arches, if I'm correct, these represent the womb. Okay, these represent the womb. Clearly, this was built by our ancestors, the Moors. Clearly, right? They didn't have knowledge of building, especially not like this and not at that time. Okay, so let's watch this video, y'all. Uh-oh. It's about a minute and a half. Oh, no, that's not it. That's not what I want. What happened? Hold on. Yeah, that's not what I want. Where is it? They did the switcheroo on me. Hold on, y'all. I don't want that. Well, if I lost it, I lost it. Let me see. I may have lost that. I want y'all to see what the cathedral looks like, y'all. Okay. Give me 1 second. I got to go try to find it, all right? Be patient. Let me give you something to look at while I try to find the website. I want y'all to keep in mind what your Hebrew Israelite leaders are doing to you. Okay? Keep in mind what they're doing to you. I prefer you see the other one. I think. Hold on. Where is it? Ah, here it is. I prefer to show you this one. I think it's more impactful. Okay, so give me one moment. Let me search for that video so you can see inside of the, so you can see the cathedral. One moment, y'all. All right. Okay, so let me further orient you. So this is a part of philology, y'all. This is architectural investigations. All right, this is how you can use architecture to understand what certain texts mean. All right, so let me make sure y'all can see it. Hold on 1 second. Let me go. So, you know, the way this app works, y'all, is very cumbersome. So be patient. Here it is. This is the Rose Lausanne window. 26 feet, I believe it was, across. And we were looking at this window right here, y'all. Y'all see where the cursor is? We're looking at this window. All right, right here. Okay, so here is Capricorn where the cursor is. Here is the Virgin Mary with the fish sucking at her breast, baby Jesus sucking at her breast. This is Virgo on the land with the fish sucking on her breast. Below that is the moon being pulled across the sky. Ah, the blue here is the night sky, y'all. Okay, being pulled across the sky by two horses and a man in the carriage, right? Over here is Aquarius. Aquarius is the new age to come, right? Go into the house. You'll see a man carrying a jug of water. Go into his house. Go into, in other words, after Pisces, the next age is Aquarius, because y'all remember, that the last days is a poor translation. The optimal translation is age, or something that expresses that, not last days. But if you go with last days, it's the last stage of the zodiacal age, right? And then here is Pisces to two fish. So in Capricorn, you have the introduction of corporations and all of its toxicity. Corporations would begin to what? Rob people of their birthright theft as a consequence of not following the Most High's commands. The principle, the natural principle, the natural law of cause and effect would be extremely prominent. All right. And then Pisces. All right. And we don't need to talk about Pisces because we know what Pisces is about, right? War, destruction, deceit, duplicity. All right, when you look at that in law, again, it's birthright theft, Escheat, duplicity, Escheat, attainders, attorneys. You think that they're representing you, but their first obligation is to the court. You think that they're giving you free representation or free counsel, when in fact, if you accept it, you submit to their jurisdiction. All of the legalese and lies and deception. Pisces, duality. You think something means, you think that the English that you speak every day at work and on the street is the same English that they're speaking in their so-called court venues. But you're wrong. They're speaking legalese, duplicity, intentional deceit, the administrative state. You thought that the Constitution applied to you. Nobody ever told you that your status had been changed. Now I'm talking about the colonist, be you a pale face or chocolate. All right, the colonists and the pale faces and chocolate ones too, the Moors too, and the hybrids. Right? Now y'all 14th Amendment citizens too. You ain't nothing but chattel. Everybody see? So that's this window here. So let's take more looks, okay? Let's look further. I want to show you the cathedral. So let me go back. Let's see. Hopefully, okay, so wait a minute, y'all. Did I lose the share? Okay, no. Let me find where we are. All right, so I think this is it. I think this is it. So let's take a look, y'all. Look at these beautiful Moorish arches. My understanding is that they represent the uterus. But I'm not an expert on this, y'all. Look at this beautiful arched, or this beautiful arc here. Very beautiful, right? We have a lot to be proud of. Okay, let's go down. I want to, hopefully I can find the video. Let's see. Y'all think about the mindset of someone who would steal property and claim they made it. Oh, what kind of low self-esteem. But of course, that's the hybrid, right? So no, this is not the website I want. Well, maybe we'll go to the home page. Maybe we'll find it here. If not, y'all, you're gonna have to find it on yourself, on your own. But I wanted to demonstrate to you philology and how studying architecture can help you to understand what text actually means. Okay, so I've shown you plenty of etymology. All right, now if you go back to I'm going to show you another image. If you go back to, where is it? Here, go back to this website. It has all of the images, all of the astrological images in this stained glass, in this rose. All right. And it'll tell you what's what. All right. A little bit confusing to read, but you'll be able to see all of this astrotheology, okay, y'all? And if you believe that a wandering artist wrote that, then I kind of feel sorry for you. That's beyond naive, right? So let me see. I have some other, maybe one more. Is this? No, no, no. And then we'll get into the lesson, okay? Or maybe I ought to close this out so it's not long. But I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what we can find in this one. So these are now, you can come to this Touring Switzerland website. You can find more Moorish architecture, more things you can investigate if you like. I'm interested in this wheel. Or is that a clock? So you can do a lot of work with this. You can make a lot of discoveries for yourself. This is philology that I want to demonstrate, y'all. Okay. Here we are. So here is the Rose Lausanne window right here. And here is the Moorish building, or the building that was built by the Moors with its arches. You know, we are famous for arches, right? Lausanne Cathedral in Switzerland. So here it is, y'all. And our image that we just examined is right here, right at the bottom, right at 6 o'clock. Y'all see there's a cross there, also a cross here, right? Y'all see that that's a cross? Okay. This is homage to the 4 seasons. Okay, y'all see it? North, south, east, and west news. Y'all see it? Now, what else do we see here? Well, we saw it better in this one. Y'all will probably see some statues. Y'all see these statues? So you would also examine the statues and what direction they're facing. Okay? The statues can be a mythological deity who is also representative of one of the apostles, including Paul. Okay? So I want to demonstrate how to use architecture. That would include buildings, their design, their orientation, including art such as statues and stained glass. Stained glass. Y'all see all of this? All right. Now I'm not hiding anything from y'all, trying to keep you stupid or dependent, right? Okay, so how many hours are these? Somebody count that. How many do you see? Is it 12? If it's 12, it's 12 zodiacs. Why? Because it's a wheel. Y'all see that? 1, 2, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so this wheel represents the zodiac, y'all. This is the wheel of the zodiac. Okay, y'all see it? Disguised as a clock. Do y'all see it? All right. Okay. And up at the top, there's crosses. All right. So that's the winter solstice. Well, those are the solstices and the equinoxes forming a cross. Winter, summer, spring, and fall. Y'all got it? Okay. Y'all should really invite people here. Okay. You really should, because I'm asking you to. Learning is not free. I've done the work. I've paid for it. As Chief Warhorse said, somebody paid for it. So y'all could at least leave a tip. Which ain't nothing but liking and sharing the video at minimum, subscribing, right? Chief Warhorse sure is funny. I love hearing the way she speaks, you know. I love how she pronounces her words, etc. Y'all be surprised, you know, when you live overseas for a long time. Well, let me speak for myself. I miss the sound of my people's voice, the way we speak English, right? I miss that. So y'all see here at the cross right here, y'all see the cross? Y'all see that cross? Let me get out of here. Okay, so I think that's all I got for y'all in terms of those images. But I hope that it was time well spent on your behalf. I hope you learned something. And let me see. Oh, I need to show this. Uh-oh, hold on. So we're way back on page 30. So let's go to page 30 so I can show you figure 2. See, y'all, I'm demonstrating to you all how to do this. Okay, so here we are. Here's the image in figure 2. You see it's black and white, didn't show up. This is the one we examined. Okay, this is Capricorn here. Capricorn here. This is Virgo, the Virgo. All right, Virgo, constellation Virgo, Mother Mary with baby Jesus or the fish sucking on her breast. Y'all see it? Why is he represented? Why is Jesus represented as a fish? Well, we just told you why. Pisces. And JC would basically be a troublemaker. As hard, as difficult as that may be for some of y'all to hear, let alone accept. Keep in mind that JC said he spoke in parables so that you couldn't have an opportunity to repent, whether you like it or not, whether you get mad at me about it or not. It is what it is. JC himself said he did not want you to understand so that you could have an opportunity to repent. It's not showing and be saved. Okay, what is the deal? Y'all hear me? Duplicity, but yet he's the Messiah, the Christ. Y'all got it? Yet he's your savior. Yet he escaped crucifixion and sat by and watched Simon the Cyrenian get hung up on a stake or a cross in his stead. Duplicity. Pisces. Christianity. Multiple. Many denominations. Y'all see that? 2 fish going the opposite direction. Conflict. War. Different doctrines. Different brands of Christianity. Pisces, 2 fish going in the opposite direction. And this is Aquarius here, the water bear, the water bearer. pouring out the water onto Mother Earth during springtime, right? During springtime. And then Virgo, Mother Earth absorbs the water, right? And then in the autumn, during the harvest, Virgo, you see the corn and the wheat, because Mama Earth gave birth to everything good in the fall, in the harvest, rather. The climactical part of the year. If it was a sex act, that would be when you have orgasm. Okay? Let me stop the share. I hope y'all understand what I said just now. Okay, y'all, we've been at it for an hour and 18 minutes. The first 15 minutes was wasted. I'm Dr. Yasapo from Zion Law School. Y'all, if you appreciate my work, I want to invite you to subscribe to the 101 Ancient Ibaryath class. The link is in the description area of the video. All right, I'm gonna show it. Now I need, don't send me a Cash App, okay? Because that account should be closed. But you can, if you want to contribute to my work. If you want to buy my books, let me show you this, okay? Or better yet, hold on. Let me go to the current. Give me one moment, please. Let me, I want to show y'all the links to my books, okay? So y'all, if y'all appreciate my work, buy my books, okay? Support the work that I'm doing. Make it easy for me, okay? Make it so that it's something that I enjoy and so that I can really build something, okay? So that I can build. It takes Federal Reserve notes and pesos and everything else. All right, so let me show the screen. Okay, so here's a link to my PayPal. All right. If you want to support me with the donation in terms of the project that I have to write the book of the law in Ancient Ibaryath and modern English, and to restore it to its original state, to include natural law. Everything that was added, I'm talking about Jeremiah 8, chapter 8 occurrences. Let me read that for y'all because I haven't done that in a long time. Let me pull up Jeremiah 8:8 so y'all can see what I'm talking about, but you should have an idea. This is the Bible Hub, Jeremiah chapter 8, verse 8. All right. The Amplified Bible, in my opinion, this is the most easy to understand. In other words, the most clearly written. It reads, "How can you say we are wise and the law of the Most High is with us?" Now, y'all should know right here, when you see this capitalized, that's the Tetragrammaton. All right. And we are learned. No, we are learned in its language and teachings. Well, guess what? Biblical Hebrew is not the original language. It is Ancient Ibaryath. Some of y'all call it Paleo Hebrew. How can you say we are wise and the law of the Most High is with us? And we are learned in its language, that is Ancient Ibaryath, and teachings. Behold, behold, the truth is that the lying pen of the scribes, that's the dark priesthood. That's the dark priesthood. Your ancestors included the initial dark priesthood. Now it's what? priest of Saturnalia, or the brotherhood of Saturnalia, and probably others, has made the law, that's the book of the law, y'all, has made the law into a lie, has made the book of the law into a lie. Y'all should know what the book of the law is. What is the lie? A mere code of ceremonial observances. What are ceremonial observances? By definition, religion. By definition, religion. They have made natural law into a religion. Judaism and Christianity, later on Islam. All right? So if y'all want to support my project to write the book of the law back in ancient Ibaryath, oops, let me show. Go to Zion Law School, or I think I have it on this YouTube channel too. And click on show more. Go to the description area of the video, and y'all can send in your donation to support that project. And I want to have mass support of the people in order to do it. The book of the law is the book of the law. It's not an easy or fast project, y'all. It takes time and it takes finance to do it. All right. And I'm just not going to suffer to do anything anymore. All right. The reason why, not because I'm arrogant, don't think I'm arrogant. That's your Christianity talking to you. Okay. That's not why. It's because I'm not meant to suffer. I follow nature. I don't suffer. I'm in the covenant of grace, abundance. All right, y'all. So if y'all want it, support it. If you feel it in your heart, if you know it's a shame that we don't have it. Look at all of these big Christian churches and organizations, well, big and small, in our community, and the Hebrew Israelites. And not now one of them produced a book of the law in ancient Ibaryath. Not now one. It's a shame. And they're using, many of them, rabbinical literature or rabbinical literature, etc., etc., etc. Known oppressors. They haven't done it because it doesn't matter to them. They are getting everything they want. Y'all hear? Which is your donations and access to your wife and your heirs. All right? Power and control. Okay, so natural law principles and concepts that will be restored have to do with the Zodiac, cosmology, and astrology. We can sum that up and just say astrotheology. I'm going to show it. It will not be hidden. Constitutional law. Constitutional law. Okay? Which would include diversity of citizenship. Trust law, due process of law, jurisdiction, Escheat, Attainder, Hypothecation, etc. And the 7 Hermetic Principles will be restored. In other words, I'm going to show them. Mentalism, the all, city consciousness, Christ consciousness. Divine providence, infinite intelligence, correspondence, vibration, polarity. I talk about polarity quite often. Rhythm, cause and effect. I've been talking about this quite often too. And then gender, y'all. All of these will be put back. And as we just read in Jeremiah 8:8, I'm going to remove all of the lies. Everything that was taken out, I'm going to restore. As long as it's in the ancient Ibaryath, I will restore it. But this requires mass support, y'all. So y'all support it, okay? My PayPal is paypal.me/Zion Law School. Now you can also support by enrolling in the one-on-one Ancient Ibaryath class. All right, take a class. This is only $10 a month. To subscribe, you can cancel anytime. No Hebrew background is needed. Biblical Hebrew and modern Hebrew, those are made up. All right, this is a streaming online class. You can cancel anytime. And y'all can come to the Saturday class if you're not scared. Come to the Saturday class, 506, the Curses course, where we examine and evaluate Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15 through 29 in modern English. Deep dives into etymology and grammar. But don't worry, you're not going to drown. All right, because I'm there for you. I'll show you how to make it do what it do, how to become a translator, Bible translator. So you won't need anybody. And you can work with any version. Okay, no Hebrew background is needed. Classes every Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can come and observe some classes for free. Now, I have to admit, most people who come appear to be scared. They might come for a few classes and they won't come back because what we deal with is too heavy for them. But some people, they just don't want to pay for an education. You know, they want it free. And had a nerve to get mad about it, y'all. Not considering that I paid for it, right? In terms of my energy, my fiat, and my time. And I paid a whole lot bigger price than the monthly tuition amount. But anyway, I can go on and on about that topic and I don't want to. All right, so now if you observe the class, I expect for you to go to Patreon and subscribe. All right, I post the recorded classes on Patreon. So you need to subscribe. It's going to cost you $10 to subscribe. That's on Patreon. If you don't enroll, you have to end your subscription on Patreon. I cannot end your Patreon subscription. You have to do that on your own. Okay, now I'm going to tell you, if you don't enroll, I'm going to tell you in your subscription. Okay, and if I notice that you haven't, then I'll end it for you. But I'm not going to go checking. I don't have time to go checking behind anybody, especially adults. Okay, so you need to end your subscription on your own if you don't enroll. Now, these are my books. You can get the Dr. Yasapa, Ibaryath and Aramaic, Ibaryath, Aramaic, and English Verbal Roots Lexicon. This is a verbal roots lexicon. This is not a word lexicon, y'all. This is a verbal roots lexicon. It's not a huge book. Verbal roots are the building blocks upon which all words are built. So common sense should tell you that you need to know your verbal roots. There are some 1700 verbal roots, okay? So this is not a huge book. It's a small book. And the intended purpose is for it to be small and manageable. All right? Oh, here it is right here. So it contains 1,639 verbal roots, which is all there is. Okay, there ain't no more, y'all. This is a verbal roots dictionary. And you show your, well, let me stop right there. Let me read this. This is a verbal roots lexicon. It does not contain words. Therefore, it is small compared to Strong's lexicon. All right, so this is the one of the books I'm most known for, 911 Ibaryath Rescue. So y'all buy these books on my website. Okay, all except for this one. This one is still in stock on Amazon. So y'all click this link. Every other book, y'all buy it on zionlawschool.org. And thank you in advance, too, for supporting my work. Okay? 3, I Can Read, Introduction to Phoenician Hebrew. Okay, Volume 1. We have Volume 2. Volume 1 gives you grammar rules and concepts. Okay? Volume 2 takes you into Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 1 through 14. It's going to give you roots, bases, etc. It's going to give you parts of speech, word morphology, lexical. It's going to give you definitions, renderings, but if you want to see how to use the books, buy the books, and then come to class so you can see how to use them. Okay, you'll see myself and other scholars using these books. So I have a lot of books that I've written. Phoenician Hebrew 101, which is the 10 Commandments, and we do the same thing with the 10 Commandments. The etymology, the roots, bases, etc., grammar rules, the definitions, so on and so forth. And then this is one of my favorite books, Animals in the Bible. I wish y'all would all buy this. It's full color. It's got animals in it, beautiful, brilliant colors, amazing for babies, amazing for children of all ages and adults. And it'll teach you how to say the names of the animals in Ancient Ibaryath, okay? Now, for your library, the free PDFs, okay? So if you want the Gospel and the Zodiac, come here and click on it, and then download the PDF and print it and bind it, or go to Amazon.com and read it. This is Volony's Ruins. Everyone should have that. I haven't gone through it yet, so I'll skip it. The Devil's Pulpit. The link to the free PDF is here. Click on it, download it, print it so you have it in your library. All right? And you can subscribe. Yeah, y'all subscribe to my other social media. I want to get off YouTube real bad, y'all. I mean, I really want to get off of YouTube, okay? Y'all subscribe to my other channels. All right, Zion Law School, Dr. Yasapa Live on Twitter. I'm on LinkedIn, Twitch, Tumblr, and Tips app. I don't even remember what that is. Okay, y'all. So a lot of ways you can support my work if you would like to. I would definitely appreciate it. I would love to feel appreciated, and I would love to begin work on the book of the law as soon as possible. All right, y'all. Let me close this out properly. In my opinion, of course, properly. With the showing of the images again. All right. So let me pull it up. Is this it, y'all? Okay, so let's close it out properly with the review. I'm not going to say anything, y'all. Y'all just look at this yourself. I think it speaks for itself. If I'm wrong, tell me. Capricorn, Aquarius, Mother Mary, baby Jesus is a fish sucking on her breast. Pisces, and then the moon going across the sky. What's of interest to us? These are the Christian zodiac signs. Okay, Capricorn, Pisces, and then moving into Aquarius, all having to do with what? Water, fish, toxicity. 2,500 years or so per zodiacal age, or per age. Tell us, when will these things be? And the sign of the end of this age is a much better translation, all right, or rendering. Okay, so here we see it. Now, I want to emphasize the fish on the breast. Okay, I want to emphasize that fish due to the Raphaim Dogon O Anis. Okay, y'all. Now, close this out properly so you'll have the images that I want you to think about fresh in your mind. Here it is. All right, y'all. Okay. Shalom and Islam to all the Moors. I'm Dr. Yasafa from Zion Law School. I hope that you all have learned something. I hope that you will share the video, like the video, subscribe to the video, and don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed. Oh, wow, it says my chat moved. Live chat has moved. What does that mean? This is crazy. Live chat has moved. So I got one like and one thumb up and one thumb down. But these analytics are never right. When I check them on my device, it always says 0, but then I check it, it's never 0, right? I don't know if it's their software or they're trying to discourage certain creators, you know, to make you feel like nobody's watching. But when I check the analytics, it's always higher, much higher. But anyway, y'all, help me get the information out. Everybody just tell one person to come here and check it out and subscribe. Islam and Shalom.